So now let's go further with the classification of mixtures. Mixtures are impure types of substances. So let's see its types now. The main classification of mixtures into two types is homogeneous and heterogeneous. Let us understand this classification with examples. It's very simple to understand. Now, if I take water and add sugar in it, and if you stir it, sugar will dissolve completely in water and you will get a uniform mixture. Uniform means its composition remains the same throughout. You won't see separate portions in that. Throughout it will be same, uniform. So such mixtures are called as homogeneous mixtures. They have a uniform composition throughout. Same thing happens if you dissolve salt in water. Dissolve salt completely in water. You get a complete uniform composition. ऐसे अलग-अलग layers, अलग-अलग parts नहीं दिखेंगे mixture में. It remains the same, uniform throughout. Same way if you dissolve potassium permanganate, purple colored substance it is. If you dissolve it in water completely, the whole water will take up the color of potassium permanganate and all the particles will just spread in the water uniformly. They will completely dissolve. So then such mixtures are called as homogeneous mixtures. Now if you try to dissolve soil in water, will it completely dissolve? No. You will see the particles of soil. At the bottom you will see the heavier particles, and throughout above you will see some lighter particles remaining suspended. On the top you will see even still lighter particles. Maybe you may see some grass particles or whatever it is. So here the mixture is not having the same or the uniform composition throughout. You can see separate parts. You can see separate layers in that mixture. Such mixtures are called as heterogeneous mixtures and they have a non-uniform composition. You can see separate portions. You can see separate parts in the mixture. If you take examples of chevda, जो हम खाते हैं, okay, everything is mixed in that, but do they remain the same throughout? No. Somewhere you can see peanuts, somewhere you can see that gram more, somewhere you can see cornflakes, somewhere you can see sugar particles. सब अलग-अलग composition है पूरे mixture में. Such mixtures are known as heterogeneous mixtures. Now going further, all the homogeneous mixtures are called true solutions or even solutions. You can call it solution only, then also it is proper. So all the uniform composition mixtures are called as true solutions. Example is salt dissolved in water, sugar dissolved in water, alloys. What are alloys? Alloys are a homogeneous mixture of two or more metals and non-metals. All these metals or non-metals, whichever are to be mixed together, they are fused first of all, they are obtained in their molten state and then they are mixed homogeneously. So alloy is also an example of a homogeneous mixture. Examples of alloys are steel, stainless steel, bronze, brass. These are alloys. What are their compositions that you can try to find on your own? Okay, examples of alloys are steel, stainless steel, bronze, brass. There are many more, but these are some common alloys which you know already. Okay, coming to heterogeneous mixtures. Now heterogeneous mixtures will be of two types. If I mix soil in water and if I take salt in water, let's compare these. If this, what happens is we can see the particles individually. We can see the particles of the soil individually. अलग से हमें particles नजर आते हैं, right? So in such mixtures we see the individual particles. Clearly particles दिखते हैं हमें with our naked eyes itself, then such mixtures are known as suspension. Clear? In this, do we see the salt particles or the sugar particles? No. But is it that they are not there? No, they are 100% there in the solution. But we are not able to see them. Why are we not able to see them? वो particles क्यों नहीं दिख रहे? Because they have become so tiny, they have become so small that they become invisible to our naked eyes. Not only our naked eyes, वो इतने छोटे हो जाते particles, their size becomes so small that they don't become visible even through microscopes also. They become very tiny. How tiny they become? They become smaller than 1 nanometer. Nanometer. 1 nanometer is equal to 10 raised to minus 9 meter. So small. Meter के इतने सारे parts कर दो छोटे छोटे छोटे. So then we get the smallest part as 1 nanometer. So in true solutions, the particle size becomes smaller than 1 nanometer. That is why particles are not at all visible to us. In suspensions, the particle size is so big that we can see them individually with our naked eyes. Clear? So ये दो type के mixtures हैं. Particles quite big enough can be seen with our naked eyes. Particles so small that cannot be seen at all. These are the two extremes. Now let's take example of milk. Milk is a mixture. It is a mixture of water and all various nutrients, proteins के particles, vitamins के particles, fats, lipids, all these particles are present in the milk. So it is a mixture. Okay? Okay. अब इसको classify करते हैं. Do we see the individual particles in the milk? कैसे अलग अलग particles दिखते हैं उसमें? Just as the soil particles? No. So we cannot call it a suspension, right? Okay. Is it completely transparent? इसके जैसा? Salt solution के जैसा? Sugar solution के जैसा? Is it like that? No, it's not even like that. In case of milk, what happens is the size of particles is not so big that we can see it with naked eyes. Neither do they become so small that they become totally invisible to us. ऐसा भी नहीं है. So here the particle size lies in between very big and very tiny. Such mixtures are called as colloids. In colloids, the particle size is much bigger than 1 nanometer. So they don't become completely invisible. But then they are not so big also कि हमको वो अलग अलग individual particles we can see. They are not so big also. Then such mixtures are called as colloids. The other examples of colloids are milk. I already told you. Ink, all the inks which we use. Then all the gels, toothpaste, cream, hair gel, cream वगैरह what we put on the face and all we apply. All these are colloids. Even the paints, the colors, the paints which we use, they all are colloids. So the particle size lies in between this and this. So such mixtures are called as colloids. So here the basic classification of mixture depends on the size of the particles. Now these are heterogeneous. Colloids, they appear to us to be homogeneous. हमें ऐसा लगता है कि वो homogeneous है. They appear to be homogeneous, but they are heterogeneous only. जो दिखता है वो होता नहीं है. In case of colloids, they just appear to be homogeneous, but they are not actually homogeneous.